So we're here at Antrim Park today. It's not very busy yet, even though it's Mother's Day. It's kind of chilly out and kind of damp. I suspect there's going to be more people later. I don't know about picnicking today though. So it makes it a perfect day to come out and do a walk with us. Started my day at 7:15 today. Not my choice on a Sunday, but had to go into work for an hour, take care of some boarding dogs and some grooming dogs, and then I got to go back around 5 o'clock and do the same again. So it's kind of a light day. It's nothing very hard to do. Actually, it was kind of peaceful. Still, it kind of messes up your Sunday, but I don't think I'll be doing it every Sunday. At least I hope I don't. So I'm using the opportunity to take Gabby out for one of our walks. And since it's Mother's Day, I'm trying to keep my mind a little bit busy because Mother's Day is not going to be a happy day for either me or my wife. We both lost our mothers last year, hers in October and mine at the end of December. So this is the first year that both of us are motherless. Gonna cook a dinner tonight. Bought a turkey breast and some potatoes and some green beans, and gonna have a little Mother's Day dinner. Gabby, let's go see what's over here. Looks interesting. Despite it being a little bit chilly, it's really quite nice out. There's no wind. It's a little bit moist. Slow. Slow. Yeah, this might be a dead end. There's paths. Like I've been saying in my other videos, there's a lot of homeless in the woods around here. So you gotta be a little bit careful what you stumble upon. I know the creek's down there. We'll head down there in a minute, but we're gonna go this back way over here. So I'm not too sure about this area. Hopefully this wet grass will cut the ticks down. So far I haven't found any on the dog. Killed a juicy one at work the other day that was in a kennel. Thought it was a spider, but it was moving really quick, and I realized before I squished it that it was a giant tick. And according to my boss, it was probably a female. So it's a good thing that I caught it, or we'd be having baby ticks everywhere. It's one of the hazards of working in a vet clinic, I suppose, is critters, and not dogs and cats. It is really wet out. My feet are moist. This is a hill behind the shelter house over there. Looks like people are throwing annuals down here. I don't get it. Here's the containers. Here's the sticks. And it looks like they actually planted some marigolds down here. I have no idea what's going on. It might have been a school project or something. Should have picked up the containers afterwards, but anyway. It's really grown over since I was here just last week. All right, Gab, let's go in the woods. Come on, honey.
Come on, Sniffy.
You getting all wet too? Yeah. You're gonna be soaked. Come on. Gabba. Gabba. Plenty to sniff in here. Come on, honey pie.
Come on, baby.
Yes, we just have to pee right on that plant right there. Head in. Whoa. That was almost a catastrophe. Slow. Okay. Let's see if we can find a path here. There's the creek. Should be a path running right along it. There we go. There's a nice part of the creek right here. It's a little bit deep. No, we're not going down. It's not moving very fast. I thought we would be with all the rain we've been having, but it's pretty. I bet there's some small fish and some, well, I think tadpoles are coming around at this time of year. Slow. Not sure what that is. It's not a train track. Here, honey, let's look at the water. I hear it's moving a little bit. I remember when I was a kid, we'd play in the creek for hours and hours, turning over rocks and seeing what kind of critters we could find. It's still appealing to me up into my 30s. I haven't done it for a while. It helps to have young kids with you, I suppose, to motivate you. Now I just find the water too cold and bending over just a little bit too harsh sometimes. Still really pretty though. I don't think many people come down to this part of Antrim, although there is some paths. But like I said, homeless people live in this woods here.
What you doing? You just standing? You like the sound of the water?
Look at your butt. You got a buggy? No. Come here. Come here. Let's see. No, it's just a little pricker. Sorry. Okay, let's keep going. I have a feeling one day I'm gonna stumble across a person in the woods. Could you go over this way? All right, you can go under. Hold on. Wait for me. I can't go under. I gotta go over. Good girl. Over here. Leg. Good girl. Birds are really active this morning. I hear woodpeckers over there. Over here. Come on, girl. This is really pretty. Slow. Slow. There's a tunnel going under the bridge for the creek. I don't know how far over it goes over that way. You have to cross the creek to get there, so we're not going to try that today. My feet are already pretty wet. Your feet wet, honey? Yes. Let's not climb hills. Let's go over this way. Good girl. Slow. Slow. There's some stones with moss on them. I guess they haven't been rolling around very much. Anybody get that reference? What's wrong, honey pie? You hear things? Okay, I follow. Slow. Now let's not go too close to the road. Let's stay in the park. This way. This way. Back. Good girl. Last time we did this, the other day. I went into a brush area and I got leaves brushed across my face, and I got one in my eye. And when I got home, I just wasn't feeling quite right. I was feeling kind of itchy, and my eye was kind of watering, and I was afraid that I may have gotten into some poison ivy or poison oak or something like that. But I got really sleepy and took a nap, and I felt better afterwards, and I didn't wind up getting any rash of any great consequence. I'm going to be a little bit more cautious now when I start traipsing into the woods. Slow. You're taking me a way I can't go. Up. Yeah. Looks like there's been some human intervention here. I don't think these things can line up on their own. Look at this mushroom. Don't eat it. This wet weather has really cropped up some various fungi. Makes me nervous for the dogs in the backyard. So I gotta remind myself to check today to see if there's anything popping up. We had some big ones in the front yard that were pretty gnarly looking. It's good to keep an eye on that stuff, because I think that most of these things are poisonous to all people and all dogs and all critters. It's interesting, there's a glove stuck under a brick. I don't even want to know what's going on there. Hopefully there's not a hand attached. Can I go this way? Slow. It's kind of slippery. Look at this. It's like a meteor landed here. Again, some human intervention here. I don't know what was going on. If there weren't those big bricks in there, I'd say this was a bedding area for deer. But it looks kind of uncomfortable. What are you getting all antsy about? You some critters? People? It's good to bring a dog into the woods because they find things and listen to things and hear and see things before you do, for the most part. Gabby's, a senior, but her hearing and her eyesight, knock on wood, are awesome. So I'm hoping that she continues to keep those facilities. Do you hear something? Let's see. Gonna try this trail. Might be a dead end, but we'll give it a try. See if we can get back to where we need to be this way. I like these little woods. They're a little bit small for much exploration, though. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get congested in there. Let's go back this way, honey. Come here. Slow. There's some turd makers. Wanna go say hello to the geese? Be nice. Just say a little hello. She doesn't even seem to care about him. It's a nice thing about having an older dog is they're so much more laid back for the most part. She's got a lot of years of wiseness. If I had Bailey out here, my 3-year-old, he'd be barking at those geese and trying to go for them. But I think Gabby's seen her share of geese and decides not to bother. It's okay, guys. I was reading online that geese are protected. You cannot harass them, you cannot move them, you cannot, well, obviously you can't kill them, even if they're on your land. And it's a law that we acknowledge from Canada. It's not necessarily a USA thing, but we have a reciprocal with them, and they asked us to keep our hands off the Canadian geese. My opinion is there's a heck of a lot of geese in Ohio. I'm not a proponent of hunting whatsoever, but I know a lot of people do have some nuisance issues with their toilet habits, so to speak. So I can sympathize. It'd be kind of difficult. Oh, it's all over the place here. Yeah, that stuff's really difficult to deal with in big quantities. For little birds, well, I guess they're not too little. Yeah, those things are about 10 pounds. They do make dog-sized poops, and they're all different colors, and it's nasty. There's the shelter house. I've never seen anything going on there. Thought they might have a Mother's Day something or another going on. They might still. It's only what? It's not even 11 o'clock, so. Yeah, if the rain stops from coming down, it'll be a fairly nice day for Mother's Day. I'm hoping to be able to cut the back lawn. It's looking pretty bad. And we just keep getting rain after rain after rain, and it's really slowing down my lawn time. And if you factor in the work hours I've been doing, it's not easy. My shoes are full of water. Oh my gosh. Here we are back to the vehicle, dog pound wagon. Let's keep going, we've got a little more time. The old car's starting to show some wear. Still gets me around fine though, and I haven't put any money into it. Haven't even put new brakes on. I have 117,000 miles. It's crazy. I was always told to buy a Toyota and I resisted. I bought one now. I'm so happy that I did. That particular van, the Sienna, is rated to last 250,000 miles, no problem. I'm hoping to keep it that long. At first I was going to get rid of it once the kids grew up, but now that we have the 3 large dogs, come here, large dog, it's handy to have. I couldn't imagine driving around in a coupe with 3 large dogs. Definitely have to at least have an SUV, which I'm not too fond of. What's that? Let's put this over here. Some kid left that behind. Oh, huge loss, I'm sure. So down there is the lake. It's a nice lake. It's man-made. They stock it with fish. I think it's not on Mother's Day. But they stock it in the spring with trout, and all these people come out and try to catch the trout. I've came here with my kids a couple times. We never even got a nibble. Not to say that there isn't fish in there. If you had a boat, which isn't allowed, it'd be awesome. I don't know if they allowed floats. That would be your inner tube fishing. That would work quite well. It's just hard to get access to much of the lake, and it's really deep in spots. But I always see people fishing there. My kid used to play soccer here. I remember taking him here for some sort of this or that, or maybe, I think it was a camp, soccer camp for like a week or 2 or 3 when he was young. They're really nice fields. I don't think they generally use them though for sports because they're in good shape. It's more of a lake park. Tell you what, girl, we'll go down the lake once and we'll see if you're good, okay? But I don't feel like dealing with dogs today. Go with dogs all week. Bless you. Look this way, honey. Yeah, keep playing tennis. Actually, be a good day. Well, it looks like we're around in about 30 minutes of a walk. It was a nice walk for 30 minutes. So I think we're gonna head on back to the homestead, let the other pups out, let them run around, get crazy. And I'm just gonna tick away the moments until I gotta go back to work tonight. Won't be for about an hour, so it's not too bad. Up. Good girl. Up, careful. Back and slow high. So, anyway, from Gabby and me, we'll talk to you soon.